until Boxing Day, she decided to have a little bit of a major problem.
It seems a bit more of a major problem, doesn't it?
She's decided to switch off completely mid-driving by revving.
Can't live like that.
At the moment, we can't drive her. It is an issue. I'm sure it's resolvable.
Welcome back. We're Trist and Kez. We're in Old Gertie. We've got Frank and Murph hanging out somewhere. Somewhere.
I mean, they're in the van, hopefully. But Merry Christmas. We hope you all had a lovely time, whatever you were doing and whoever you were with. We had a fabulous time ourselves. Thank you for all of the lovely Christmas messages and gifts and wonderful sentiments from everybody. But yeah, we are now in that weird in-between period between Christmas and New Year, where the world seems to stop for a period, doesn't it?
Well, it seemed like it stopped yesterday, didn't it? We couldn't hear any car noise anywhere. It was lovely,
quiet.
wasn't it?
Yeah, we've treated ourselves. We've booked into a campsite for a couple of weeks, which if you stick around to the end of this video, you'll see why is a very good thing that we did that. Oh, good old Gertie.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't want to leave you without a video this week. And so sorry if it's a bit of a boring sat in the van one, us chatting at you guys. But we love chatting with you.
Yeah, well, it's been a busy week, isn't it?
It has been a very busy week, yes. So 2024, what an awesome, jam-packed, fun-filled, adventure-laden, I look like I'm going fishing, year it's been, hasn't it?
It has, hasn't it? From start to right now, really.
Absolutely. And you guys, you amazing subscribers have come along with that journey from the beginning of the year at 600 to now we're over 3,000.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so you've all been coming along with us, but I don't know, let's think, where would you say, let's cover off 2024 in a quick snapshot way. Where would you say is the best place we visited in 2024?
God, that is a tricky one, isn't it?
I think I know mine.
I think I'm going to have to say Glencoe.
Oh, okay.
I just love it there.
Yeah, no, it's, I mean, what's not to love about Glencoe?
We've been a few times this year, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Like we got to, and we've been there like, I don't know, hundreds, maybe not that many, but a lot. We've been there a lot, like in the time we've had
Camper
vans. And yeah, you know, we got to see it in the snow this year.
Yeah.
Got to walk up. Well, yeah, we didn't get the chairlift. We walked up, didn't we?
We
got
did.
to see all the snow up there, and it was just beautiful. Like blue skies, bit of snow on certain days.
Reindeer.
Oh, I've probably got more.
No, you can't have more.
Oh.
I just said, didn't
If I had to have one favourite place, was that? Yeah.
You've done it now.
Done it.
That's the thing. They always say your first answer is your most truthful answer. So, and he's not drunk. I don't know why I said that. I was speaking. Well, no, because what is it they say? What is it they say? What you say when you've had a drink?
Is the truth.
Is the truth?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I believe that's true.
I've gone off on a tangent. That's so unlike me. My favourite place we visited, I think hands down, has got to be when we went to Cornwall, Bude.
Oh, that was my next one.
Yeah, I think for me that is my most sort of holds up the most space in my memories, just because it was May, wasn't it? And it was everywhere was a little bit cooler, but we were able to, as we spoke about in a couple of videos previously about being able to grab that good weather. I feel like we sneaked an extra bit of summer in than everyone else, and it felt like we had beautiful sunsets, we had the northern lights, we had surf, we had sea, we had sand, we had walks. Yeah, I would say our month of May parked up in our farmer's field in Bude was my favourite place to visit this year.
For you.
Yeah, that would have to be.
Yeah,
it.
that was my next one. I was going to say.
So then,
boom.
What would you say was your biggest? I don't know. I suppose your biggest takeaway from 2024 then.
Learning to deal with Gertie's problems.
Oh, okay. He's only saying that because it's ever present at the moment. I don't think that's your biggest. Is that your? Oh, actually, I'm not speaking.
I don't know. Like, it's difficult. There's probably a lot of takeaways, but I think I've learned a lot from dealing with Gertie's problems. I don't deal with problems in the best way.
Yeah, fair enough. So dealing with the issues with Gertie is your biggest takeaway for 2024. Yeah, and I suppose mine probably falls in a similar category. This year has gone so quickly.
So fast.
And we've done so much. My biggest takeaway is to be ever present in the moment. And I mean literally where you're sitting, what you're doing in that point in time. Stop letting your mind wander. Life is happening every second of every day, and if you're not in it and present, and then you just you're not soaking it all up. We've done so much. I want all of those moments to be forever ingrained on my memory So I think being ever present is my takeaway from 2024, because yes, we've had issues with Gertie, but she's got fixed.
Well, that's it. I think that's sort of part of my thing is like trying to tackle problems better, but then also remembering to be in the moment. Like, yeah, this is happening, but things can always be a lot worse. Do you know what I mean?
And there's always more good times than there is bad times. You know, it's all where you focus on. And Gertie, for me, has taken us all over the UK, from the south of England to the north of England, multiple times.
To Scotland as well.
That's what I meant. To the north, to the north of the island. My geography's shocking. Worst travel vlogger ever. I don't agree with your negative takeaway from 2024.
No, well, I think it's quite a thing for me, though.
Exciting things for 2025. If you followed us for long enough, you'll know that we quite often make lots of plans and do entirely the opposite of those plans, which is kind of how we roll, isn't it? But you know, it's just all part of life. I think getting used to having all of this freedom. You can just go and do anything, that you pick one thing, but then there's 20 other things. And our big plan for 2025 is we're going to go to Europe.
Yes, that's the drive, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure we said that at the beginning of 2024.
Yeah, maybe 23.
But that just goes to show what there is to explore in the UK.
Yes.
You know, we are big fans of van life in the UK.
Yeah.
We know it's a little trickier, but hey, it's possible, it's beautiful, and we have loved it. But yes, our plan is to get to Europe, isn't it? A couple of things that have always held us back a little bit is obviously the reliability of Gertie. You don't really want to be in Europe. We're not super mechanically minded. So for us, that's a bit of a sticking point. And the other one is, and maybe some of you guys could actually help us, is Frank is a very nervous dog around other people aside from us. So the vets are his least favourite people. Getting him to Europe isn't the issue. It's when he has to come back and he has to have his worming tablet. If anyone knows of really brilliant vets on the border in France that we could take him to get his worming tablet, and that they would understand that, yeah, he's slightly nervous, would allow us to give it to him, then yeah, let us know. We'd love your recommendations and your advice, because we are going to tackle that hurdle next year.
We are indeed.
We are.
We'll definitely be going back to Scotland.
Oh God, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, hands down.
Find places to go surfing.
Pop to Europe, but yeah, absolutely. The UK has still got so much to offer us. We've got, you guys know we have our Scotland map that. Thank you to everyone who's bought it, and thank you so much for your feedback. It has been incredible, and we are so happy it's being so well received and being put into practice by some of you guys already in Scotland.
Yes,
so, yes.
Yeah, people are using it literally as we speak.
That's
which is
awesome, isn't it? And as you guys know who've bought it, it is lifetime access. So getting ourselves back to Scotland to explore even further flung areas we haven't been to yet. So much of the east coast of England to explore still.
Yeah, we haven't really done much of that.
No, we dipped into Norfolk, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was lovely, beautiful part of the country, Norfolk. But yeah, I mean,
funny one, isn't it? Because because Christmas is gone, I think now officially winter is actually just started. But in my head, in my head, we're entering spring soon. I know that's not the case, but I'm already looking at spring and summer.
I now understand why he struggles and hates January, February, March so much. Because you don't realise that they're coming. It's going to get colder. It's going to get wetter. Yeah. It's going to, yes. Makes a lot of sense doing these videos. You learn things about each other.
Yeah, it's like therapy.
Yeah,
for us,
we still got to get through winter, darling.
No, I know. I'm very aware of that. But, positive mental attitude. On the Scotland map, if you want to buy it, the link's in the description below. It's $12.99 lifetime access, over 600 pins of overnight stays, where to get gas, water fill up points, viewpoints, animal spotting areas, breweries, distilleries, you name it, we've got it on there, and we're going to be adding even more in 2025. So yeah, click the link below. Why not buy it for yourself as a New Year's gift?
And if this is the third time you've heard us mention this map within our videos, then we apologise if we're over talking it to you guys. But it's valuable. So, anywho.
A lot of people have asked us, because they've enjoyed this map so much, whether we'll be bringing out other ones for other areas within the UK. Yes. watch this space.
Moving into 2025, we have loose plans, but what do you guys want to see from us?
Yeah.
We are, still super novice at this vlog creation, but I would say starting to become quite experienced in this travel world.
Yeah.
So yes, is it helpful, our tips and advice to you guys? Would you rather come on a day in the life with us?
A mix of all of it.
Yeah, or is it a mismatch of all of it?
Yeah.
Let us know what resonates with you, what helps you on your adventures. What do you want to see
Old Trist and Kez get up to.
Trist and Kez get up to next year, because 2025, guys, we are going to smash it.
Absolutely. Yeah, because we've got a lot of knowledge, haven't we?
I think we have a lot of
Tapped
knowledge.
away in here, but we want to be fun, entertaining and educational all at the same time. And that's, I don't know, is that a mix that really goes together? We're trying.
And it's also a funny little world, isn't it, Vanlife YouTube? Because we watch a lot of, I hate to say it, makes me feel so old, youngsters travelling, and they tend to be the ones who have more channels, more of the channels are done by young people. I don't know.
That might not be the case.
We're not in our
just the ones we come across.
We're not in our 20s, so it's difficult to know what to film to entertain and advise. Anywho,
let us know in the comments what you'd like to see more from us in 2025.
Yeah, maybe you just want to have cooking vlogs.
Yeah.
Maybe you just want it to be Kez's Kitchen for the next year. People are going to give me hate now. Like, no, why do you want to see that?
This isn't a cookery channel, guys. Yeah, fair play. But we could do separate videos on cooking, or
We could.
try and add a bit more cooking in. Let us know.
actually,
We've overtalked it.
That does actually lead us on to, we will be bringing out a podcast.
Yes.
Beginning in January.
Yeah.
It's going to be a slightly more entertaining type of chat where, yes, stories and tales from the road.
Yeah.
The vlogs, this is us, this is van life, this is travel. The podcasts are going to allow you to get to know us on a more personal level.
Yeah.
And what this life means to us on a more personal level. So it's, I say it's more of a behind the scenes. It's the stuff that, we don't really talk about everyday life type thing in these vlogs, because it's about van life and it's about travel. But yeah, if you want to know a little bit more the behind the scenes of living in a van, then yes, that's what the podcast is going to give you, a little personal insight into Trist and Kez.
Yeah, raw, uncut, unfiltered.
Yes, that is the plan. It's going to be an interesting viewing, I think that leads us on to kind of where we are now. Sorry if we rattled through this video a little bit. As we say, we didn't want to leave you guys hanging in between work, Christmas travel, festivities and Old Gertie, pulling out a more better equipped video.
Vlog, yeah.
Has been a little trickier. So
time didn't prevail that way this week.
No. And the main thing we are dealing with at the moment is Old Gertie. Well, she started to misbehave on Christmas Eve, didn't she?
She did misbehave on Christmas Eve. I definitely thought it was going to run a bit smoother.
Oh, Gertie.
This really hasn't gone to plan, has it? Because I think we've been doing this for 48 minutes. If you can hear us over Gertie's engine, we don't look like we're buzzing, but we are buzzing to get her going.
Almost ruined our plans for Christmas Eve, but she started, as she always does, have faith in the old girl. And she got us where we needed to go over Christmas without any issues after that, until Boxing Day. She decided to have a little bit of a major problem, didn't she?
Yeah, it seems a bit more of a major problem, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you never know with old Gertie.
Yeah.
But she's decided to switch off completely mid-driving. Tends to be at low revs.
Yeah.
High revs, she seems to still run. But obviously you can't be,
Yeah,
high
can't
revving.
live like that.
No, you can't be high revving an old girl like this. So at the moment, we can't drive her, but the saving grace is, as we said, we had already booked ourselves onto a campsite for the first part of January. So,
Yeah. Thank God we did, because if we said, didn't we, when this all started happening, imagine if we'd have gone, right, off to Scotland, and then this started happening on our route to Scotland.
Which we did last year.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been so ideal, would it?
Boxing Day, we were heading to
are.
Scotland. So, yes, it is an issue. I'm sure it's resolvable.
Yeah.
Everything is. If you want to find out
what happens,
I have way more faith than he does.
It's not I don't have faith.
Fine.
I overthink things, don't I? And I'm trying to learn to not to.
Yeah, and it's always that thing, isn't it? It's like going into the dentist. You have no idea what sort of bill you're going to come out with for those teeth. It's a bit like that with a car engine, isn't it? It could be she needs a little polish, or, you know, she needs a root canal. You just don't know. So, yes, we are going to chill for the weekend. Campsite's very busy. We don't need to move immediately. We're going to give the AA a call on Monday.
Yeah.
Keep our fingers crossed that we get a wonderful AA man who can resolve this issue. And if he can't, well, then, hey, we're going into 2025 as problem solvers.
But if you are a mechanic or mechanically minded, and especially with Talbot Expresses, drop us a comment and maybe we can start an email conversation.
Yeah, that would be really
We're
helpful.
working blind at the moment and Googling things sometimes, as everyone knows, can be helpful, but can also make situations worse.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But yeah, that if anyone does have experience with Talbots, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be really
We think the fuel's not getting up to the heat it needs to burn off, because she actually backfired after an hour's drive, which shouldn't really happen.
Yeah, well, it stopped, didn't it? It turned it back on, backfired. We were like, that's weird. And
yeah, you should have
we
the
got
fuel
going
build
again,
up
but...
after that. And the high revs makes me think that the fuel's not burning at a lower rev. So could be air filter, could be the fuel filter. Who knows? According to Google, it could be 117 things.
Oh, an AR, I don't know.
New Year's is going to be a chilled, slow, take every day as it comes kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But next week's video, we do have something very exciting planned. We're not just going to talk at you from the van.
Yes.
We are going to, well, you have to tune in next week, won't you? For the excitement of of Old Gertie.
The Adventures of Old Gertie.
Yeah, the Adventures of Old Gertie, hey? All just part of life, living in a 36-year-old camper van.
Yeah, travelling around the UK.
I hope you all have some cool plans for New Year's Eve.
Yes, wherever that is.
New Year's Eve, I've never really been that fussed about, to be honest. I've spent many New Year's Eve fast asleep by midnight. But, don't know why I needed to say that. I just always think sometimes around this period, it's all, what are you doing for Christmas? What are you doing for New Year's? And not everyone has loads of plans, and that's okay. And everyone always needs to be reminded that it's this time of year either. So, we've done all of the happy Christmas and New Year's, have a
just
good
enjoy yourself,
week.
whatever you do.
Yes, have a good week. We can't wait to pick you up again on Sunday.
Yeah. So it's the last time we'll speak to you in 2024.
I wonder if it'll change when you see us next year.
Will we feel older? Oh.
Will we look any different?
But let's all smash it together. 2025, here we come. More adventures, thrills and spills from us two, Frank Murphy and the beautiful Old Gertie. Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year. See you next year, guys.
See you next year. Till next time. Bye for now.